Hi friends, Laurel Desnick here with the Park County update for March 9th, 2023. It has been 3 years since COVID-19 arrived in the United States and Montana. It was a new virus operating in ways the world had not seen before. We had no treatment, no vaccine, and very little knowledge about how the virus spread, who would be most affected, and how to prevent infection. Looking back on this now, it is hard to imagine how deeply we have all been affected. Many businesses suffered loss or changed their way of doing business altogether. Employees faced shortened hours or no work at all. Travel for work and for fun came to a standstill. Thankfully, our county schools, except for Livingston, were able to remain open most of the time. But many activities were limited and friends and families did not see each other for months. 39 lives were lost to COVID in Park County, and a number of people still struggle with symptoms of long COVID. Almost every one of us was touched in some way by this pandemic. At the very beginning of the pandemic, Park County Health Department, together with Yellowstone Park, schools, clinics, and the State Health Department, acted quickly to set up county-wide free testing for COVID-19. Many thousands of tests were run by the county and many more distributed free for home testing. We had a dedicated team of contact tracers who called each person who tested positive to offer guidance and answer questions. As soon as the vaccine became available, we opened free clinics throughout the county, staffed by dozens of volunteers, community members, retired doctors, nurses, and even a miniature horse. More than 60% of Park County residents over the age of 30 are now fully vaccinated, and those above 60 are 70 to 90% vaccinated. Thankfully for most of us, COVID-19 is much less dangerous than when it first arrived. We now have some immunity and a better understanding of how it spreads. Due to vaccines and past infection, it is less likely that a person who catches COVID-19 will need hospitalization or die from their infection. Infections are still high in our area, with cases rising in Montana over 15% in the past 2 weeks. As we head into spring break, we expect to see high numbers for the coming weeks. Home test kits are still available at the health department and at covid.gov. The most recent booster came out in September 2022 and is recommended for those at highest risk. The Park County response to COVID-19 was swift and focused on health and safety. Through it all, the community came together to care for each other. Thank you, Park County.